There was a greedy man with a cunning plan. He banished all the food for an evil scam. But 7 scientists managed to escape, taking samples of food very far away. After many years, brave kids come along, feeling abandoned in a wilderness wrong. Searching for Nutri powers, who the taking part, restoring Nutriland, the mission's gonna start. Quest for the 7 kingdoms, searching for food and mentor, fighting the force of evil. Come on, Nutri Adventures.
Okay, let's have some smiles now. 1, 2. Well, time to go. Come on, children. Are you sure you haven't forgotten anything?
No, Grandpa.
Water bottles filled? Water is important.
Yes!
And always stay together.
I won't let these crazy dudes out of my sight.
This is my grandson, Theo, and his best friends, Lena and Ben. If you had told me they were going to try to save the world and rediscover the power of all foods, I wouldn't have believed it. The story I'm about to tell you began a long time ago. Theo, Lena, and Ben weren't even born yet. Our land was marvelous and full of surprises, and there was a city called Nutriland. The city of nutrition. A unique city, full of foods of all colors, shapes, and aromas. In the city of Nutriland, cooking is an art that everyone loves to practice. And of course, eating is a pleasure.
It was amazing. The best meal I've ever had. I love this place. Don't you think the food is great?
But in Nutriland, foods are much more than this. They give you superpowers. This rich variety of food is protected by a great company. The Nutrigenics Corporation. Every day, the widest variety of foods enter Nutrigenics. All totally fresh. The most nutritious and imaginative dishes you've ever tasted are made with these ingredients. And that's me.
All right, you're
30 years younger, of course.
My dear colleagues, today is a special day. As you know, we now have all the results of the tests on our Nutrigenics nutritional kit. They were all positive.
That's terrific.
So congratulations. We should thank our boss, mentor, and source of inspiration.
Well, you did all the work, Nexus. I'm just an old man.
As you know, Nutrigenics is a survival kit against hunger. It can't take the place of a balanced diet, but it can save lives in natural disasters. It's highly nutritious and has an extremely long shelf life. It's a source of pride for our company to have contributed this way towards a better world.
Bravo!
Without you, none of this would have been possible. I'm so proud of you.
Blah, 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 blah. Fool.
It's delicious. Oh, you should try it.
It is delicious. That's good.
Oh, yeah. Very good indeed, isn't it?
Not enough salt.
It's pretty good.
Ow! No, it's not. Don't be stupid.
On second thought, it could do with more sugar.
Of course it could. Poor. Very poor.
Now, if you don't mind, I need to be alone with Nexus. Alex, I asked everyone to leave except Nexus.
Does that include me, Dad?
Yes, my son. You must leave.
Since when do you have secrets from me? What can Nexus know that I can't?
Do as I say, Alex. Nexus, my good friend, I have always trusted you like a son.
What's the matter, Murdock?
I'm old. I feel tired. I've already spent more time in this chair than on my feet.
You're tougher than any of us, Murdock.
I'm not. But that doesn't worry me half as much as the dream that I had last night.
A dream?
A kind of vision. A terrible catastrophe. All the food will disappear from the face of the earth. Everything. Fruit, meat, fish, everything. Not even Nutrigenics will save us.
It was just a dream, Murdock.
It wouldn't be the first of my dreams to come true. I want to ask you something, Nexus.
Anything you want.
I want you to do everything within your power to save the food and our knowledge of it.
But Murdock, how could all of the food disappear just like that?
Promise me that you won't let it happen. Promise me.
I promise.
In the dream, in the midst of the darkness, there was also a glimmer of hope. A hero will come. A child, and he will re-establish order and return the food to humanity.
You're delirious, Murdock.
No, it's serious. I know this tragedy is about to happen. You have to believe me, and it will be this little hero who will save our future. Promise me something else.
Yes, Murdock.
If you have to flee, make sure that someone you trust remains behind in the city, because this person will recognize the little hero.
Consider it done, sir. Were you listening in, Alex?
Us? What nonsense? Did you hear anything, Nose?
Me? Not one peep.
I think my hearing is kind of bad in this ear.
Hello, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2.
Spit it out, Alex. What do you want?
I need more research labs, Father.
Aren't the rooms I gave you in the basement enough?
You know that you're getting too old for this, Father. You shouldn't be running the company.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I feel fine. And when I'm no longer here, Nexus will be taking my place. He has earned it. I think I've broken something. Oh, please, son, help me. Call a doctor.
The old man will never let me take over the company. Huh? Get back to work! But I've got good news. The old man fell over and he won't last much longer. We'll soon be able to put our plan into action.
Magnificent.
We'll continue giving our special mixture to the G-Squads to help them grow strong, mean, and as dumb as blocks of wood. Thanks to this special mixture, our army of G-Squads will soon be totally operational. There, drink it up. That's a good boy. What is 2 plus 2?
2 plus 2?
That's right. That was very good. Now go and run into the wall to your right. Stupid! Your right is this way.
Oops. Sorry, boss. Do you really want them to be so stupid?
Of course. The stronger and dumber, the better. As soon as my father's gone, I'm going to take over this factory, wipe out the food, and force everyone to eat Nutrigenics. I'm going to be rich. Rich! Everyone will kneel before me, begging for Nutrigenics.
Genius, boss. Genius.
Guga, my dear Guga, we're in danger. And from of all things, Murdock's own flesh and blood, his son. I'd like to thank you for coming. Unfortunately, I have some bad news. As you know, our beloved mentor is very sick and hasn't got long. Alex, his son, is preparing to take his place and launch Nutrigenics in an entirely different direction. He wants to destroy all the food and impose Nutrigenics as the only available food.
I just knew that boy couldn't be trusted.
I have called you here today because I need your help to stop this tragedy from happening.
How does he intend to destroy the food? There are 9 of us and just 1 of him.
Alex is setting up an army in the basement of this factory. They're muscular monsters with no intelligence. There are already hundreds of them. They do everything he tells them.
What do you advise us to do?
We have to save the food and all knowledge of it. Each of us will be responsible for one of the food groups. You must flee to a far-off land where you can preserve them.
What about our family and friends?
Take them with you.
But where to?
I'll show you. They will guide you. They are called Gugas, and they know the right place to cultivate and preserve the food. I designed them. I can also use them to send messages to you and to find out how you are all doing. The Gugas will be my eyes.
And what do they eat?
You must never give them food. I designed them to never be hungry, but be careful. If you put anything in their mouths, they will eat it.
What happens if they eat something?
I didn't have time to run tests, so I don't know what might happen.
I'm sorry. I gave him a peanut. I didn't know.
Never give them any food. The effects are unpredictable. The Grand Book of Nutrition. It will be divided between you according to the food groups. Milk and dairy products for you. From here on, you will be Guardian White, like the color of your Guga. Meat and eggs for you. You will be Guardian Red. Fish and seafood. Your name will be Guardian Blue. Legumes, beans, and peas. You will be Guardian Brown. All kinds of cereals and breads. You will call yourself Guardian Yellow. Spinach, cabbage, carrots, and all vegetables. From now on, you will be Guardian Green. All types of delicious fruit. You will be Guardian Orange. From now on, you are the Nutri-Guardians. I will also be taking a copy of the Book of Nutrition with me, for safety.
Nexus, what about me? Don't I have any foods to save?
You will be Guardian Purple, and you will have a very delicate mission. You must remain here while the tragedy occurs. In the future, a hero will come, a child who will restore order and the food. It is you, Guardian Purple, who will recognize this important hero.
A child, Nexus?
I know it's strange, but it's what Murdock saw in his dream.
Nexus, don't you think it's risky to take one of Murdock's dreams as the truth, in which a child will save us all?
It was Murdock's dream that brought us this far. We must continue to trust him.
Nexus, finally.
It's all been taken care of.
I'm very glad.
Don't worry anymore. I have prepared an escape plan. No matter what happens, the food won't disappear.
I know I can always rely on you. Don't say anything to my son about this. That child has always had a cold heart. I've tried everything to put him straight. Was it my fault? What did I do wrong?
Don't think about it now, Murdock. I brought you something to eat. Don't forget to eat the fruit and try to get better.
On that day, our great mentor left us. It was a very sad day for all of us, but the worst was still to come, and much sooner than we imagined. As soon as Alex heard that the reign of his father has ended, he didn't lose a second.